So you've got Athens, you've got Sparta. But three and a half thousand years ago, controlling the Mediterranean, you have Sparta. Athens rises, and there's war. There's an outbreak of war, and Athens becomes the controlling power in the world. Now that's happened 16 times in the past, I don't know, 4,000 years that we know about, and of those 16 times, 13 of those times has been, or 14 of those 16 times has been World War. Um, so what China have done is over the part very, very clever. They've played a game of chess with you, and if this COVID thing is completely consuming you, it's done its job. So what China have done is China have built its own middle class of about 800 million people who can afford to buy the stuff that China needed to export over the past 40 years. So over the past 40 years, after Mao Zedong, China went into a new industrial age that made the one in Great Britain in 1780 seem like a hiccup. And they needed to sell their product to the world. So they became very cheap. They became very good at manufacturing. I buy solar systems from China that don't break. You can buy ones that do break. But China make and manufacture better than anybody else in the world. And now they have their own population to sell to. Why would they need to sell to the Americans? Why do they need to sell to Europe? They don't need to sell to the Kwai Lo, the white Westerner anymore. So what they've done, and I think it was decided about 5 or 10 years, maybe 5 or 10 years ago, was to, at the right time, was to crash the economies of Europe and America, and emerge as the one global superpower with a GDP twice that of America. And what's happened is everyone is got this COVID fear and wearing masks and talking about deaths. Where are these deaths? Do you know somebody who's died? I'm not underplaying the fact that it's a pulmonary epidemic or pandemic. I'm not underplaying the fact that if you're 65 years old with diabetes type 2, that if you get this virus, that it's going to create problems. But what I am saying is that people are so easily mugged of their own ability to think that this economy is not going to recover. The South African economy will not recover. And what's exciting is, for guys like me, is I've got option A is I can fuck off. I can go anywhere I want to. I can think for myself. I'm intuitive. Option 2 is to stay here and become a multi-millionaire from the opportunity that's been afforded me of this mass hysteria and stupidity. So put your mask on, keep on believing the media and what they're telling you, and when they release statistics like we've tested 157,000 people, say where have you tested these people? When they say 13,000 people have died, ask, where are these bodies? Where are these people? So if you understand that China no longer needs the West to sell its shit to, and if you understand that releasing a virus and putting a publicity engine behind that in order to cripple economies of weak left-wing leaders It's a chess masterpiece. So well done, China, because I understand why you did it. You've been ridiculed for the past 100 years by the Guaylo, and let's face facts. You were way superior, way advanced in technology, archaeology, architecture, building, war, philosophy, thought, um, spiritual, religious beliefs. Um, you were way ahead of the West for so long, and then somehow you went into your own dark period. We didn't give you the respect that you deserved, and now you've taken it. So good for you. And we're a bunch of fucking stupid idiots because we just fucking put on masks and stay away from each other. And for what? Where is the evidence that you're going to get sick? Go have a look at Norway, go have a look at Sweden, go have a look at the Nordic countries that didn't close down. Think for yourself. Don't be fucking stupid.